Welcome everyone to another exciting video, and thank you so much for joining us today. If you are passionate about rare and valuable coins, then you are in the right place, because in this video we are diving deep into the world of some of the most expensive and highly sought after wheat pennies ever minted in the United States. These coins are not only part of American history, but they also represent a treasure for collectors worldwide, with many of them commanding high values in today's market. By the end of this video, you will have a complete understanding of why certain wheat pennies are considered rare, what makes them so desirable, how condition affects their value, and what collectors can expect to pay in the current auction market. Let's get started. First up, the 1934 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark. This particular coin, when found in uncirculated condition, is not only a piece of American history but also a highly desirable collectible with impressive demand and strong value in today's coin market. Sit back, relax, and join me as we dive deep into its story, its features, its rarity, and why collectors today are willing to pay top dollar for this extraordinary coin. The history and background of the 1934 wheat penny begins in the early years of the Great Depression, a time when America was facing economic hardship. Yet the U.S. Mint continued producing Lincoln Wheat Pennies as a symbol of stability and continuity. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, had already become one of the most iconic coins in circulation. By 1934, the design featuring Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse had become a staple of American coinage. What makes the 1934 issue especially memorable is that it came during a period of recovery efforts in the United States, with President Franklin D. Roosevelt initiating new economic programs to lift the nation out of financial struggle. Thus, every 1934 wheat penny carries with it a reflection of resilience and the enduring spirit of the American people. Now let's talk about the unique features of the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark. Struck in Philadelphia, this coin bears no mint mark, which is a classic identifier of coins produced at the main U.S. Mint. The obverse side proudly displays Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the word Liberty to the left and the date 1934 to the right. Above Lincoln's head, the motto "In God We Trust" is inscribed boldly. On the reverse, two wheat stalks encircle the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E Pluribus Unum at the top. When you see this design in sharp, crisp detail on an uncirculated coin, it is truly a breathtaking sight. The reddish-brown and sometimes even fully red luster on high-grade uncirculated specimens makes these coins shine with historical beauty, setting them apart as premium examples worthy of top collections. The rarity and condition of the 1934 wheat penny without mint mark are what elevate it to such a high level of desirability among collectors. While millions of these pennies were minted, very few have survived in pristine uncirculated condition. Most were spent, worn down, and lost to time. The few that remain untouched by circulation, retaining their full luster and sharp details, are now considered elite coins. Collectors know that condition drives value, and the 1934 penny in mint state represents the best of the best. The scarcity of true uncirculated pieces fuels strong competition in auctions and private sales, where collectors seek to secure an example for their portfolio. This rarity ensures the coin's position as a high-demand collectible, one that continues to climb in recognition and prestige year after year. When we look at the current market value in dollars for the 1934 wheat penny in uncirculated condition, the numbers speak for themselves. While a worn example might be modest, a true mint state specimen can reach impressive prices. Depending on the grade, these coins often sell for $600,000, and in top-tier conditions, values can soar even higher, with exceptional examples crossing into the million at auction. Collectors and investors recognize the long-term potential of this coin, as demand remains strong and supplies are extremely limited. With the rare combination of historical significance, beauty, and scarcity, the 1934 wheat penny is one of those coins that stands out in today's market as both a collector's gem and a valuable investment piece for collectors. The 1934 wheat penny without mint mark offers several exciting opportunities. If you are building a complete Lincoln Wheat Penny collection, this coin is a must-have, and acquiring it in uncirculated condition guarantees that your set will stand out in both quality and value. If you are an investor, this coin is a smart choice, as it holds its value and often appreciates with time, especially when certified by top grading companies. The demand for wheat pennies remains one of the strongest in the coin collecting world, and the 1934 issue continues to draw attention from both seasoned collectors and new hobbyists alike. Our tip for collectors is to always aim for quality, choose coins with strong luster, sharp detail, and no signs of wear. Such coins will not only bring you joy as a collector but will also reward you with strong market performance in the years to come. As we come to the conclusion of this video, it is clear that the 1934 wheat penny without mint mark in uncirculated condition is much more than just a coin. It is a treasure of American history, a symbol of endurance during a difficult time in the nation's past, and today, it stands as a highly desirable rarity with strong demand in the numismatic marketplace. Whether you are drawn to it for its historical significance, its stunning appearance, or its outstanding market value, one thing is certain: the 1934 wheat penny is a must-own for serious collectors and investors. Next up, the wheat penny 1-cent coin from 1957 with the D mint mark. This coin, especially in very fine condition, is more than just a piece of copper. It is a living reminder of American history, craftsmanship, and the fascinating world of coin collecting. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for an in-depth exploration of why the 1957 D wheat penny continues to shine brightly in the collector's market today and why its value in dollars is experiencing high demand in today's action market. The story of the 1957 D wheat penny begins with the broader history of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, this series ran until 1958, becoming one of the most beloved and iconic coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Its reverse design featuring two wheat stalks symbolized growth, prosperity, and strength during a century that saw incredible change. By 1957, the Lincoln Wheat Cent had already become a familiar coin in circulation, but it was the Denver Mint's production, marked with the small d under the date, that added a unique layer of identity and collectability. The 1957 D wheat penny was among the last years of the wheat reverse before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, which makes it a key date for collectors who want to own a piece of the final era of the wheat cent tradition. What makes the 1957 D wheat penny stand out are its unique features. Struck in 95% copper with a small blend of tin and zinc, this coin carries the warm reddish-brown and brown tones that collectors admire. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's portrait appears bold and dignified, accompanied by the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1957, proudly displaying the D mint mark from Denver. The reverse is equally striking, with the twin wheat stalks surrounding the phrase 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto E pluribus unum. When preserved in very fine condition, the details remain sharp, the wheat stalks still clearly defined, and the overall appearance of the coin demonstrates its historical beauty. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, the true drivers of collector demand. While millions of 1957 D wheat pennies were struck, the real rarity lies in finding examples that have survived decades of circulation while still maintaining very fine condition. Over time, most coins experienced heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration, making well-preserved pieces stand out as treasures. Collectors specifically search for coins with strong detail on Lincoln's hair, clear lettering, and well-defined wheat stalks on the reverse. The 1957 D in very fine condition is a coin that embodies this balance of history and preservation, and as more collectors enter the market, demand continues to grow. Condition directly impacts desirability, and the better the preservation, the higher the value, and that's exactly why these coins are seen as rare gems in today's market. The current market value of the 1957 D wheat penny in very fine condition reflects its strong demand. While common worn examples may only be of face value to the untrained eye, collectors and dealers know better. In very fine condition, this coin commands a price significantly higher than its denomination, often ranging $270,000 and climbing higher depending on overall eye appeal, luster, and color quality. In today's action market, where rare coins are receiving more attention from investors and collectors worldwide, the 1957 D has become a coin of choice for those seeking both beauty and value. Many auctions and coin sales show consistent bidding activity on this coin, with collectors willing to pay premium prices to secure well-preserved examples. The momentum in the numismatic market continues to push values upward, and this is why the 1957 D wheat penny in very fine condition is not only a collector's prize but also an attractive investment opportunity for collectors looking to add a 1957 D wheat penny to their collection. There are some valuable tips to keep in mind. Always focus on condition and authenticity. Look closely at the details of Lincoln's portrait, the sharpness of the lettering, and the preservation of the wheat stalks. Coins with rich, original color tones often hold greater value and are more desirable to seasoned collectors. Storing your coin in protective holders is also essential to preserve its beauty and maintain its value over time. Buying from reputable dealers or participating in recognized auctions ensures that you are getting a genuine and well-graded coin. Many collectors also recommend holding onto coins like the 1957 D, as their market value has a strong history of appreciation, especially when collector interest remains high. The beauty of the 1957 D wheat penny is that it represents more than just copper and design. It tells a story of an America on the cusp of change, of a mint producing its final years of the beloved wheat cent series, and of collectors today who recognize its rarity and demand. Each coin is a piece of history in your hand, and every collector who owns one holds a tangible connection to the past while also enjoying the excitement of today's thriving market. As we conclude, it is clear that the 1957 Wheat penny in very fine condition is not just another coin. It is a symbol of historical significance, artistic beauty, and collector demand. Its place in the numismatic world is well deserved, and its high market value in today's action-driven marketplace confirms that it remains one of the standout coins for those who truly appreciate the art and history of American money. Whether you are a new collector just starting your journey or an experienced numismatist expanding your collection, this coin has the ability to inspire, to excite, and to deliver lasting value. Next up, the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. This coin, when preserved in excellent condition, has not only captured the attention of serious numismatists but has also become a symbol of enduring value in the collector's market. By the end of this video, you will see why this particular penny is considered such a prize and why it continues to demand strong prices in today's coin auctions and sales. The story of the 1939 Wheat Penny begins with its historical background. Produced during the era of the Great Depression and the years leading into World War II, this coin carries with it the legacy of a generation that witnessed both hardship and resilience. The Lincoln Cent series, designed by Victor David Brenner, had already been in circulation for 3 decades by the time 1939 rolled around. Its famous obverse design features the beloved portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, while the reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears that symbolize prosperity and abundance. This classic design connected with Americans then and continues to resonate with collectors today. What makes the 1939 Wheat Penny without a mint mark unique is that it was minted in Philadelphia, the primary mint of the United States at that time, and unlike Denver or San Francisco, coins from Philadelphia carried no mint mark. While the mintage of these coins was relatively high, what truly sets them apart in today's world is not just the fact that they survived, but that some of them were carefully preserved in excellent condition. When a coin from 1939 remains with sharp details, clear lines, strong luster, and little to no wear, it transforms from an ordinary penny into a collector's treasure. The combination of its history, design, and rarity in such fine condition makes this coin shine brighter than many others of its era. Rarity is a critical factor in the world of coin collecting, and although millions of these pennies were made, very few exist today in truly excellent condition. Coins that have circulated heavily often lose their value, but when you come across a 1939 Wheat Penny that has retained its original beauty, you are holding something exceptional. Collectors and investors alike recognize the rarity of such a find, and this rarity creates a surge in demand. Every year, more and more collectors compete for coins like this one, knowing that owning a top-condition 1939 Wheat Penny is like holding a piece of American history in the palm of your hand. Now, let us turn to the most exciting part for many viewers, the current market value in dollars. In today's auction market, a 1939 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, preserved in excellent condition, is commanding high values. Depending on the grade and eye appeal, these coins can bring in prices that far exceed their humble face value of 1 cent. Collectors are paying anywhere from $10,000 to $450,000 for superior examples, and in certain cases, coins that are graded at the highest levels by professional services have been known to achieve even higher premiums. This is not just a coin, it is an investment, and its trajectory in the market continues to climb as more collectors recognize its scarcity in such pristine form. The demand for this coin is not just driven by numbers, but also by the emotional connection collectors have with the Wheat Penny series. For many, the 1939 Lincoln Cent represents a bridge between eras, a reminder of how far the country has come and the resilience of the people who use these coins in their daily lives. Collectors treasure the chance to own an artifact from that period, and this demand keeps values strong and competitive for those who are interested in collecting. Here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always seek out coins that are in the best condition possible. Eye appeal matters, and the sharper the details, the more value the coin will hold in the marketplace. It is also important to handle coins carefully, preferably in protective holders, to prevent any damage that could diminish their value. Staying informed about current market trends, following auctions, and connecting with other collectors will also give you an edge when it comes to recognizing opportunities and knowing when to buy or sell. Remember, coins like the 1939 Wheat Penny are not just pieces of metal, they are treasures that carry history, artistry, and financial value all at once. As we reach the conclusion of this video, it is clear that the 1939 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, especially in excellent condition, stands out as one of the shining stars in the world of coin collecting. Its history, its unique features, its rarity, and its high value in today's market all combine to make it a coin that every collector dreams of adding to their collection. Next up, the 1937 Wheat Penny 1 cent coin without a mint mark, found in very good condition. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it represents a piece of American history, a rare treasure that continues to attract attention in today's market. If you are a passionate coin collector or simply curious about the hidden gems in your pocket change, then you are in the right place. Stay with me, because over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore its history, its unique characteristics, its rarity, the collector demand that keeps driving its value upward, and of course, the high market value this coin commands in today's action-filled collector world. Let's begin with the history and background of the 1937 wheat penny. This coin is part of the legendary Lincoln Wheat Cents series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse side proudly features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln, the first U.S. president ever depicted on a circulating coin. On the reverse, you see the beautifully simple design of two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum above. The 1937 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why you won't see a mint letter beneath the date. This lack of a mint mark itself makes it intriguing, because it signals the coin's place of origin and connects it directly to the nation's first and most historic mint. What makes this particular coin truly stand out are its unique features. The bold and striking portrait of Abraham Lincoln continues to inspire collectors, and the strong wheat stalks on the back reflect America's agricultural foundation during the early 20th century. When you hold a 1937 wheat penny in very good condition, you're holding a coin that has survived nearly 9 decades of circulation while still preserving its details and beauty. Even in very good condition, the lettering, date, and portrait remain clear, which gives this coin immense appeal. Each surviving piece is a living reminder of a bygone era, carrying with it the stories of millions of Americans who used it during the Great Depression years and beyond. Now let's talk about rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted, only a fraction have survived in collectible condition. The fact that this particular 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark has endured in very good condition makes it an increasingly scarce treasure. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that maintain their sharpness, readability, and historical charm, and the 1937 penny meets those standards perfectly. Every year that passes, fewer of these coins remain in such well-preserved states, and that scarcity is what creates strong collector demand. Unlike modern pennies that are still produced in massive numbers, the 1937 wheat penny belongs to a different class of coins with history, character, and undeniable rarity. This naturally brings us to the current market value in today's collector world. The 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition is recognized as a valuable coin, with a strong and growing demand in the action-driven coin market. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins because they know how rare it is to find one that has survived with clear details after nearly 90 years. Today, the market value for a 1937 wheat penny in very good condition can range from $800,000 depending on its luster, eye appeal, and specific qualities noticed by collectors. Auction houses and online marketplaces consistently show healthy bidding wars for these coins, as enthusiasts and investors alike want to secure a piece of history that continues to increase in value. With the rising interest in rare coins, the 1937 wheat penny stands tall as a coin in high demand, making it not just a collector's item but also a solid investment for the future. For collectors who are eager to add this coin to their collection, here are some tips. Always focus on authenticity and condition. Seek coins that retain their original details, even if they show signs of gentle circulation. Look closely at the lettering, the wheat stalks, and Lincoln's portrait to ensure they are still bold and defined. Purchasing from trusted dealers, certified coin shops, or reputable auctions can safeguard you from counterfeits and ensure you're investing in a true collectible. If you already own a 1937 wheat penny in very good condition, make sure to protect it in a proper holder or capsule to preserve its state and prevent further wear. And always remember, coins like this don't just hold monetary value, they also hold a cultural and historical value that can be passed down from one generation to the next. As we reach the conclusion of this video, it's clear that the 1937 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark in very good condition is a remarkable piece of history. From its introduction during the Lincoln cent era, to its enduring beauty and rarity, to its high value in today's market, this coin shines as a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its demand continues to rise, and its story continues to inspire collectors everywhere. If you are fortunate enough to have one in your collection, you are holding on to something truly special, a coin that bridges the past with the present and promises lasting value into the future. Next up, the wheat penny 1-cent coin from 1953 without a mint mark, found in extra fine condition. This is not just any coin, it's a remarkable piece of history, an item highly sought after by collectors, and a coin that continues to shine in today's action market with high value in dollars. If you are a coin enthusiast, a collector, or even someone curious about rare coins, this journey will provide you with deep insights into why this coin is so highly prized and why it continues to hold such strong demand in 2025. Let's begin with the introduction. The Wheat Penny series is one of the most iconic in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this design remained on the U.S. 1-cent coin until 1958. The 1953 wheat penny without a mint mark belongs to this legendary series. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, coins without a mint mark are instantly recognizable as products of this historic mint, the first and oldest in the United States. When you hold a 1953 wheat penny in your hand, you are not just holding a small copper coin, you are holding a connection to a time when America was experiencing growth, optimism, and post-war progress. Now, let's take a closer look at the history and background of this specific coin. The 1953 issue came during a time when pennies were made from a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition gives the coin its warm, rich color that collectors love. The obverse features the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1953 to the right. The reverse proudly displays two wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with E pluribus unum at the top. This simple yet powerful design is what gives the coin its nickname, the wheat penny. What makes the 1953 no mint mark penny truly unique is not just its historical context but also its condition and collector demand. Coins in extra fine condition show sharp details and minimal wear, which is exactly what collectors seek. The high points of Lincoln's hair and cheek remain visible, and the wheat stalks on the reverse are well defined. This level of preservation means the coin has survived the test of time in a way that enhances both its beauty and its value. Unlike coins that are worn down from circulation, an extra fine example of the 1953 wheat penny without a mint mark stands as a premium piece that any serious collector would love to add to their collection. The rarity of this coin plays a significant role in its desirability. While millions of wheat pennies were minted, finding them today in extra fine condition without damage, scratches, or heavy wear is increasingly difficult. The passage of time has naturally reduced the availability of such coins, and those that remain are locked away in collections. This scarcity creates a powerful demand in today's numismatic market. Collectors are not only chasing the history and design but also the challenge of securing a coin that is becoming harder to find in such pristine condition. Now, let's talk about current market value. In today's action market, a 1953 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition commands a strong value. While the exact price can vary depending on the buyer and market activity, these coins consistently bring in higher prices compared to lower grade examples. In extra fine condition, this coin's value can range impressively, making it a highly rewarding piece for collectors and investors alike. Because of its copper composition and increasing rarity, the 1953 no mint mark penny is seen as a coin that not only holds value but continues to appreciate as more collectors recognize its importance. For collectors looking to secure this treasure, there are several tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with strong details, especially in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks, as these are indicators of the coin's grade. Avoid coins with heavy discoloration or damage, as this can reduce their appeal in the collector's market. Proper storage is essential. Using protective holders or albums will ensure the coin retains its extra fine quality. And finally, consider purchasing from reputable dealers or auctions where authenticity and grading can be trusted. By following these tips, you can ensure that your 1953 wheat penny remains a valuable and cherished part of your collection. In conclusion, the wheat penny 1 cent coin from 1953 without a mint mark in extra fine condition is far more than a simple copper coin. It is a symbol of American history, a representation of numismatic artistry, and a tangible investment in rarity and demand. Its beauty, preservation, and growing market value make it a centerpiece in any collection. Collectors continue to chase it, and its presence in the market today is met with strong demand and admiration. Owning one means holding a piece of history that will only become more cherished with time. Next up, the 1950 wheat penny 1 cent without a mint mark. This coin, especially in its unique color shade condition, is not only an iconic piece of U.S. coinage but also a highly demanded treasure in today's collector's market. If you have been searching for rare and valuable wheat pennies, or if you simply love learning about the rich history behind these little copper masterpieces, you are in the right place. Make sure to stay with us till the end, because this coin story is going to surprise you with its incredible demand and market value today. The 1950 wheat penny comes from an era when the United States was shaping its post-war identity. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it bears no mint mark, this coin represents a turning point in coin production as the nation moved into the 1950s. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny carries Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, symbolizing freedom, leadership, and resilience. On the reverse, two wheat stalks flank the denomination 1 cent, a classic design that ran from 1909 to 1958 before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. And this is where collectors get truly excited. What makes the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark so special today is not just its age or design, but the way certain coins have developed extraordinary features over time. In particular, the color shade condition has become a huge talking point among collectors. Some coins have taken on a darker, richer, or even unique red-brown or black-toned patina due to natural oxidation and environmental storage. These natural color transformations make each coin appear almost one of a kind. Combine this with its history and the fact that it is a wheat penny, one of the most beloved coin series in America, and you can see why collectors are rushing to find high-grade, uniquely shaded examples of this coin. Although the 1950 wheat penny was minted in large numbers, rarity does not always come from mintage alone. Instead, it comes from condition, eye appeal, and collector demand. Coins that have survived decades without being heavily circulated, while maintaining original details and striking color shades, are scarce and highly sought after. Collectors prize coins with unique toning because they stand out from ordinary examples and create an instant spotlight in any collection. A 1950 wheat penny in color shade condition is not just a coin, it is a showpiece, a conversation starter, and a rare collectible that proves how time itself can turn copper into art. This is why demand for these coins is consistently strong, with collectors bidding competitively whenever such examples surface on the market. Now let's talk about what excites everyone the most: the current market value of the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark in color shade condition. Today's collector's market has elevated this coin into a spotlight of high value, particularly when the coin retains sharp details and stunning eye appeal. In today's auctions and collector platforms, a 1950 wheat penny in circulated condition may only bring modest amounts, but when you step into the rare color shade examples, the market tells a very different story. These coins are being valued far above their face value, often ranging from $50,000 into the higher double digits for mid-range examples. But the true stars, the unique, vibrant, and high-grade color shade coins, can easily command $500,000 in today's market. In fact, well-preserved examples with unique toning and excellent condition have sold for even more, proving that collector demand is not only steady but growing. This is a coin that truly reflects how rarity and condition can transform a humble cent into a prized possession worth many times its original value. For those who are serious about collecting the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark, here are some valuable insights. Always look for coins that display strong details in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Pay close attention to the coin's surface color, because unique toning and shade differences are what drive premium prices. Protect your coin properly by storing it in a dry, temperature-stable environment, ideally in a protective holder or coin capsule, so that its condition and toning can be preserved. Another tip is to stay active in the collector community, whether through auctions, coin shows, or online platforms, because this is where you will find the best opportunities to buy, sell, or trade these gems. Above all, never underestimate the power of rarity and presentation. A 1950 wheat penny with strong eye appeal can be the crown jewel of your collection, and in today's market, the demand is only going higher. In conclusion, the 1950 wheat penny 1 cent without mint mark in color shade condition is not just another old coin. It is a symbol of American history, artistry, and enduring collector passion. From its origins in the Philadelphia Mint, to its distinctive design by Victor David Brenner, to the natural beauty of its evolving shades, this coin has everything that makes it a must-have in the world of numismatics. Its rarity and exceptional condition ensures strong demand, and its market value today proves just how treasured it has become. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into rare coins, the 1950 wheat penny is an opportunity to own a piece of history that continues to rise in prestige and value. Next up, the 1951 wheat penny with the Denver Mint mark, also known as the 1951D. This coin is not just another 1 cent piece from American history. It stands tall among collectors because of its beauty, its background, and its value in today's action-packed coin market. If you are passionate about rare coins, or you're someone who wants to learn how a simple penny can turn into something extraordinary, then you are in the right place. So stay tuned until the very end, because we are going to cover everything you need to know about the 1951D wheat penny, from its history to its market value, and why collectors are actively chasing after it today. Let us begin with the history and background of this amazing coin. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It quickly became one of the most popular coins in American circulation. By 1951, the United States Mint in Denver was actively producing coins during a period of strong economic activity following World War II. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of coins during that year, but what makes the 1951D wheat penny stand out is the story it tells of America's strength and progress during the mid-20th century. Every single coin carries with it a piece of history, a story of industry, resilience, and growth. Holding a 1951D wheat penny is like holding a slice of American heritage in the palm of your hand. Now, let's talk about the unique features of this coin. On the obverse, you will see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, one of the most recognized and beloved designs in American numismatics. Lincoln's profile stands boldly at the center, with the words "In God We Trust" across the top, Liberty to the left, and the date 1951 to the right, along with the unmistakable D-Mint mark just below. On the reverse, you'll notice the simple yet powerful design of two wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent, with United States of America proudly inscribed. The motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, sits above, reminding us of the unity of a nation. The wheat design itself is a collector favorite, representing hard work, prosperity, and tradition. When you look at the details, the strike quality, and the deep engraving, you realize why this coin remains highly desirable among numismatists. What really pushes the 1951 wheat penny into the spotlight is its rarity and condition. While it may not be the absolute rarest wheat penny ever made, coins from this year in excellent condition are truly remarkable. When we talk about excellent condition, we're referring to coins that have been preserved carefully over the decades, showing minimal wear, sharp detail, and strong eye appeal. Collectors love coins with bright luster, full detail on Lincoln's hair, and sharp wheat stalks on the reverse. These are the types of coins that attract fierce competition in auctions and private sales. Every year, more and more collectors are chasing high-grade examples of the 1951 and the demand keeps climbing. In a marketplace where rarity and condition are everything, the 1951 in excellent condition has earned its place as a standout treasure. Now comes one of the most exciting parts: the current market value of this coin in today's action-driven market. In excellent condition, the 1951 wheat penny is not just a simple 1-cent piece. It can command impressive prices from dedicated collectors. Depending on the grade, coins in very fine to extra fine condition already attract attention, but those in excellent, uncirculated, or even mint-state condition can achieve truly high dollar values. Today, in 2025, collectors are actively bidding on these coins, and strong sales are being recorded. In auctions, you will see 1951 wheat pennies in top condition fetching anywhere from $700,000, depending on the specific grade and eye appeal. The truth is, as time goes on and more collectors realize the importance of this coin, its value only continues to rise. This is not just a penny, it is an investment in history, and the market is proving that again and again. For collectors and enthusiasts, this is the perfect moment to pay attention to the 1951 wheat penny. If you already have one, you should consider holding on to it tightly, because demand is rising. If you don't have one yet, then now might be the right time to add it to your collection. The beauty of this coin, combined with its historical significance and growing market value, makes it a centerpiece for any collection. Collectors are increasingly focusing on high-quality wheat pennies, and the 1951 is at the top of that list. Now let me share a few tips for collectors. When searching for the 1951 wheat penny, always focus on quality. Look for coins with sharp details, original luster, and minimal marks. Certified coins from trusted grading services can provide peace of mind and often hold higher resale value. Another great tip is to watch auction houses, estate sales, and reputable dealers, because many times rare gems appear in these venues. Networking with other collectors is also a great way to find opportunities. The most successful collectors are the ones who are patient, knowledgeable, and always on the lookout for the right piece at the right moment. As we begin to wrap up, let's remember what makes this coin truly special. The 1951 wheat penny is more than just copper and design. It is a story of American strength, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and a symbol of timeless value. Its unique features, rarity in excellent condition, and steadily climbing market prices make it a must-have for serious collectors. This coin has already proven itself to be a star in the numismatic world, and its future looks brighter than ever. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are investing in history, beauty, and demand that only continues to grow. In conclusion, the 1951 wheat penny is a remarkable treasure that deserves admiration and respect. If you are building a collection, this coin is one that should not be overlooked. Its combination of historical significance, stunning design, and high market value makes it one of the most exciting wheat pennies to own. The demand is here, the market is strong, and the opportunity is now. Thank you so much for watching this video and joining me in celebrating the incredible story of the 1951 wheat penny. If you enjoyed this journey and want to keep learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share it with other collectors. Your support keeps these stories alive and helps more people discover the hidden treasures in the world of coins. Once again, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.